the mid of the point where the circle this meets the x-axis. So where it meets the x-axis, we know that it is x comma 0. So we know y is 0 at that point, and we can substitute this value in the given equation. So we have like this. This is x minus 1 x minus 1 whole square plus y minus 3 whole square is equals to 45, and when it meets at x-axis, this is x comma 0. So this is x minus 1 whole square plus y is 0 minus 3 whole square is equals to 45. So a square minus 2ab plus b square plus 9 is equals to 45. Bringing that on left hand side, x square minus 2x plus 1 plus 9 minus 45 is equals to 0. Now that is 10, so minus 35. This is minus 2x, that is x square is equals to 0. Going for midterm breaking, this is x square and I need factors of 35, so that will be 7 into 5. So minus 7x plus 5x minus 35 is equals to 0. Taking out x common, that is x minus 7 plus 5 x minus 3 is equals to 0. So x plus 5 times that was 7, x minus 7 is equals to 0. So x is equals to minus 5 and x is equals to 7. So the point of intersection is minus 5 comma 0, or that is 7 comma 0. Find the coordinates of the point where this meets the y-axis. So I'm skipping this question, that will be just 0 comma y, and all other things are same. Question number 3 says the line meets the circle at point A and B. Find the coordinates of A and B. So line is y is equals to x plus 4, and it meets this circle which is x minus 3 whole square plus y minus 5 whole square is equals to 34. So they intersect at A and B, and we have to find A and B. So we are substituting y in this value. So x minus 3 whole squared plus, in place of y I am writing x plus 4 minus 5 whole square equals to 34. Now this is a square minus 2ab plus b square, and this will become x minus 1 whole square is equals to 34. X square minus 6x plus 9 plus a square minus 2ab plus b square minus 34 is equals to 0. Summarizing, this is 2x square, x with x is minus 8x, 9 plus 1 is 10, so minus 24 is equals to 0. Whole equation could be divided by 2. X square minus 4x minus 12 is equals to 0. So factor of 12 is 6 and 2. X square minus 6x plus 2x minus 12 is equals to 0. X minus 6 plus 2 x minus 6 equals to 0. And x plus 2 first factor, x minus 6 second factor, x is equals to minus 2, and x is equals to 6. We knew that we started with y is equals to x plus 4. So y is equals to x plus 4 when x is minus 2, y is 2, minus 2 comma 2. Let me say this is for a, and y is equals to x plus 4, 6 plus 4 equals 10. So that is x 6 and y 10. Let's say this is b. So these are coordinates of a and b when these two equations or circle and straight line intersect. Find the coordinates of the point where this line meets the circle. Same thing, same way. Now question number 5 says show that this line does not meet the circle. So how do we show that? we'll substitute. One way is we won't be able to solve for it, other is we'll get the discriminant as less than 0 or negative. So equation is x minus y minus 10 is equals to 0, and x square minus 4x plus y square is equal to 21. Show they do not intersect. So I'm making y the subject. This is x minus 10 is equals to y. Substituting y in this equation, that is x square minus 4x plus x minus 10 whole square is equals to 21. X square minus 4x, a square minus 2ab plus b square is equals to 21. So x square, this is x and x minus 24x. This was 2x square, and 100 minus 21 is 79. Now we have to show that we do not have any roots. So b square minus 4ac should be less than 0 for no solution or no real roots, where b is minus 24 squared minus 4, a is 2, and c is 79. And let me get my calculator. Okay. So 24 squared is 576. 4 into 2 into 79 is 632. And that is minus 56. Discriminant is less than 0, so therefore shown that it has no real roots. Show that this meets the circle with the equation at only one point. So how do we do that? When it meets at one point, b square minus 4ac is equal to 0. 1 point or tangent. B square minus 4ac is less than 0 when no intersection. And when we have b square minus 4ac greater than 0, it has 2 points or 2 distinct points. This is how they occur. At one point it is just the tangent and no solution, it never touches the line. So show that x plus y is equals to 11. X plus y is equals to 11, one equation, and the other is x square plus y minus 3 whole square is equals to 32 at only one point. So again, making y the subject, y is equals to 11 minus x, substituting it. This is x square plus, in place of y, 11 minus x minus 3 whole squared is equals to 32. X square, we rearrange. 11 minus 3 is 8 minus x whole square is equals to 32. Keep going, x square, this is a square minus 2ab plus b square minus 32 is equals to 0. X and x, 2x square minus 16x plus 32 is equals to 0. Dividing with 2, x square minus 8x plus 16 is equals to 0. So for 16 we know we have 4 and 4. So x square minus 4x plus 16 is equals to 0. Adding these two we get negative 8. Multiplying these two we get positive 16. So x minus 4 again, x minus 4 is equals to 0. X minus 4 into x minus 4, and we can see that we have only one solution at x is equals to 4. Or if we check it with b square minus 4ac, that should be equal to 0 in the case. So b is minus 8 whole squared minus 4, a is 1, and c is 16. 8 square is 64, minus 4 into 16 is 64 equals to 0, 0 equals 0. So yes, these are two methods, one way or the other, both are acceptable. Clear? Okay, question 7 says, let's see if we have any different question. It says the line this meets at A and B. Again, we just have to substitute and solve. It says find the coordinates of A and B. Suppose done, then it says show that AB is the diameter of the circle. Okay, let's do this. This is a little different. So question number 7 says y is equals to 2x minus 2 and equation of circle is x minus 2 whole square plus y minus 2 whole square is equals to 20. Now we find AB and we have to show that it is the diameter. I'm substituting y in this equation, that is a square minus 2ab plus b square, and when we substitute this is 2x minus 2 whole squared equals 20. X square minus 4x plus 4 plus a square, this is minus 4, 2 times 4 is 16 minus 16x plus 16 minus 20 is equals to 0. So 5x square, and with the x we get minus 20x, 16 and 4 is 20 and 20, that is 0. So I'm getting 5x is common, I'm left with x minus 4. So 5x is equals to 0, x is equals to 0, 1 and x is equals to 4. Y was equal to 2x minus 2. 2x minus 2, in case when x is 0, y is equals to 2 into 0 minus 2 is equal to minus 2. So let's say a is x 0 and y minus 2. For b, y is equals to 2 into 4 minus 2 is 8 minus 2, 6. So x is 4 and y is 6. Now this is AB. How do we show that it is a diameter? Length of AB must be twice the length of radius. So AB is equals to x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square root. X2 is 4 minus 0 whole squared plus 6 minus 2 squared square root. 4 square is 16, 8 square is 64 and 16 plus 64 is 80 square root. Square root 80 is 4 square root 5. We have 4 square root 5 and let's see what the radius is. If we write this in general form, this is x minus 2 whole square plus y minus 2 whole square equal to, it has to be r square. So converting it into r square, if I say r square is equals to 20, so r must be equal to square root 20. So I can write this as square root 20 square. I know that the radius is square root 20. So diameter is equal to 2 times square root 20. And let me check, 2 square root 20 is exactly 4 square root 5. So shown. Any confusion? Okay, let's see if we have something different. The line this meets this, where a and b are constants, work out the value. So you just have to substitute and they meet at 310. We'll equate them, work out the two possible values. Question 9 says the circle with equation this meets the straight line with equation this. Find the coordinates. Simple substitution. Find the equation of perpendicular bisector of line segment AB. Now this is coordinate geometry. Once you have AB, so how do we find perpendicular bisector? Is we go with gradient of AB, then we find perpendicular bisector gradient, then we find midpoint of AB, and lastly y equals mx plus c. Do you remember this? C part says show that the perpendicular bisector AB passes through the center of the circle. So how will we do that? Center coordinates of center are x4 and y -7. So you just substitute this in that equation and you will get left hand side equals right hand side. Last part says find the area of triangle OAB. We have the coordinates of A, we have the coordinates of B, we have the coordinates of O. So suppose these are the points. Suppose A lies here, B lies here. So we'll be able to use 1/2 base into height and find the area of triangle. Question 10. The line with equation y is equal to kx intersects the circle this at two distinct points. Show that. So we just substitute and use b square minus 4ac greater than 0 as it intersects at two distinct points. Determine the range possible values of k around your just solve this quadratic equation and we'll get our answer. And do not forget to check, always put back the value and see if it is true for this inequality. 11 says the line this does not intersect the circle with the equation this, find the possible range of values of k. Again it does not intersect, so discriminant must be less than 0. This is a short question, let's quickly do this. Y is equals to 4x minus 1 and x square plus 2x plus y square is equals to k. So if they are not intersecting, substituting y, x square plus 2x plus this is 4x minus 1 whole squared is equals to k. So x square plus 2x, this is a square minus 2ab plus b square, bringing k on this side is this. Now we rearrange, this is 17x square, 2 and that minus 6x and 1 minus k. Now they are not intersecting, so b square minus 4ac is less than 0. Substituting the values, b is minus 6 squared minus 4a is 17 and c is 1 minus k less than 0. 36 and 17 into 4 is 68, negative 68 and then positive 68, k is less than 0. 36 minus 68, I'm getting 32 plus 68 is less than 0, 68k. 68k less than positive 32, k is less than 32 by 68, and this is a range of values which is k is less than 8 by 17. Twelve says the line with equation y is equal to 2x plus y meets the circle with equation at exactly one point. So again b square minus 4ac equal to 0 and we're done. Use tangent and chord properties. Okay, now tangent and chord basically shows that tangent is always perpendicular with the radius, and if I draw this chord, that will intersect the radius at 90 degrees. The circle has equation this, verify the point this lies on circle. So you just substitute and we'll get left hand side is equal to a right hand side. Find the equation of the tangent to C at point 10, 0, giving your answer in the form this. Okay, so consider this is the circle and we know that it is 2, 6. Center is x2, y6. This is just for understanding. Drawing the diagram is not part of exam. And point P is given, which is x10, y0. So x10, y0, let me assume it lies here. So we know point, this is the center point, this is C, and find the equation of tangent to C. So when we draw this tangent, I need equation for this. Now you see we have these 2 points. I can actually find the gradient using the center and C, which is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. minus 6 by 8 is equal to minus 3 by 4. This is the gradient for the radius which touches at point C. So for this tangent, we can see they are perpendicular. So gradient for this tangent is negative reciprocal, which is 4 by 3. Now I have this gradient and I have one of the point. Using these two, y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. Just simplify, and this is the equation of the tangent. Any confusion? A circle C has equation this. The line is a tangent to the circle and has gradient minus 3. Find two possible equations for L which give you answer in this form. Okay. Now we have this equation and we know this is 5 comma 3 as shown. And once we are known that line as has gradient minus 3. So if this is minus 3 and this is minus 3, what would be the gradient of this radius touching at the two opposite points is positive 1 by 3, negative reciprocal. So we use this gradient, we use this center point, and I can get the equation of this diameter. Any ambiguity till now at this point? So once we have this equation, just plug in that equation in the equation of circle to get the 2 points of intersection. Let me name them, one as A and the other point as B. So once we have these 2 points, now we have B, we have A, we have the point, we have the gradient. So equation of line is done. On the other side, we have a different coordinate, that is A, we have the gradient. So different possible equation of line is done. Okay, example question. This is a good one. The point P and Q lie on the circle with center C as shown in the diagram. The point P has coordinate 7, minus 1 as shown, and the point Q has coordinate 3, 5. M is the midpoint of the line segment PQ. Midpoint could easily be found. The line L passes through the midpoint M and C. Okay, C is the center. Find the equation of line L. So point M could be easily found, that is minus 7 plus 3 is minus 4, minus 7 plus 3 by 2, minus 1 minus 5 by 2, midpoint. So minus 4 by 2 is minus 2 and minus 6 by 2 is minus 3. So M is minus 2 minus 3. To find the center. Okay, we know this gradient and we can find this gradient of PQ. Done. Negative reciprocal is gradient of MC. So equation of this line could be found. This is getting a little lengthy. Find the okay, done, sorry, that's already done. Equation of line. Then it says given that y coordinate of C is this. So when you already have the y coordinate, plug that in, substitute in the equation, you will get the x coordinate as minus 4. Find the equation of the circle. Once you have these coordinates, which are obviously minus 8 and minus 4, x is equal to minus 4, y is equal to minus 8. Equation of circle is x, we change the sign, plus 4 whole square, plus y, we change the sign, plus 8 whole square. On the other side, that is r square. How are we getting this r square? We know the coordinates of center, that are minus 4 minus 8, and we can find the distance with CQ or CP, any one of that, which is equal to the radius. So question number 7 says the circle C has equation this. The line L is a tangent to the circle and has gradient 2. Circle C equation is given. The line L is tangent to the circle and has gradient 2. Find the two possible equations for L, giving your answer in this form. Okay, so let me just use this writing space. And equation of circle is x plus 5 whole squared plus y plus 3 whole squared is equals to 80, and the line L has tangent to the circle and gradient is 2. So we are looking for y is equals to 2x plus c. We are looking for two different values of c, and this is the point. Okay, now I know the circle and I know the center, which is x minus 5 y minus 3, and these are the 2 points. Okay, we have 9 minutes. I'll be able to complete it. Okay, now I know that the gradient of this line is 2. If gradient of this line is 2, gradient of this radius would be negative reciprocal, or gradient of this diameter is negative reciprocal, which is minus 1 by 2. So I'm finding the equation for this diameter. Let me say these are points A and B. So gradient of AB is equals to negative 1 by 2, and coordinates of center are negative 5, negative 3. Finding the equation y minus y1 is equals to m into x minus x1. Y plus 3 is equals to minus 1 by 2 x plus 5. Multiplying the whole equation with 2, 2y plus 6 is equals to minus x minus 5. Rearranging, 2y plus x is equals to minus 11. Now this is the equation of the diameter. Once we plug this in the given equation of the circle, we will get points A and B. So x plus 5 whole squared plus, I'm making y the subject, or let's make x the subject so we get no fractions, equal to minus x. So x would be equal to minus 2y and minus 11, right? Minus 2x minus 11. So I'm replacing x. Minus 2y minus 11 plus 5 whole squared plus y plus 3 whole squared is equals to 80. Now simplifying, and I get 11 minus 5 minus 6 minus 2y minus 6 whole squared, that is y square plus 2ab plus b square is equals to 80. Now this is a square minus 2ab, 2 to the 4, 6 times is 24y plus b square and y square and 6y and 9 and minus 80 is equals to 0. So these two give us 5y square, these two will give us plus 30y, and with the numbers, this is 36 plus 9 minus 80 is negative 35. 24 and 6 were 30y, and this is 35 is equals to 0. All of these are divisible by 5, so y square plus 6y minus 7 is equals to 0. And I think 7 and 1 will work. Y square plus 7y minus 7 is equals to 0. Taking out y is common, y plus 7 minus 1 is common, y plus 7 is equals to 0. So I'm getting two values. I'm actually speeding up before the session ends at 40 minutes. Y is equals to 1 and y is equals to minus 7. Once we have these, plug this back in, and x is equals to minus 2 into 1 minus 11, negative 2, negative 11. This is minus 13. Let's say one of the coordinate is minus 13 comma minus 7. and the other would be substituting minus 7 in the same equation. Minus 7 into minus 2 is plus 14. 14 minus 11 is 3. So x3 y minus 7. Now I have these two, and I know that we were looking for y is equals to 2x plus c. Now substitute them one by one. Minus 7 is equals to 2 into minus 13 plus c, that is negative 26. 26 minus 7 is equals to c, and c is equals to 19. So one of the equation is y is equals to 2x plus 19, one equation, and for the second one y is equals to 2x plus 3, where y is minus 7 and x is positive 3. 3 2 times 6, 6 and 7 is negative 13. So y is equals to 2x minus 13. So these are the two possible equations. 2x plus 19, this would be y is equals to 2x minus 13, it is the lower one, and y is equals to 2x plus 19.